Hi there, welcome back to my channel, and today I am just going to do a little DIY for you. What we're going to do is we're going to create these more flat flowers just using like a flower stem. This one's from Dollarama, just like the small cheap flowers, or you could use ones from Michael's as well. But yeah, we'll show you how to do this. So basically I have my flower stem here, and it's just a cheap Dollarama one. I think it was $1.25 for one stem. So you can see we can get quite a few flowers off of this, and we're going to make these flatter ones that you can use on your scrapbook pages or your cards. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to just cut off all these blooms, and you can pull them off, but these ones are pretty stuck on. So I'm just going to cut them off right at the base, like right at the base, so that there's no stem there. So I'm just going to cut a bunch of those off. And yeah, you could use them just like that, but they are kind of bulky still. So we're gonna reduce the bulk. So I'm just gonna continue to cut all these flowers off. And it's a very inexpensive way to get flowers for your pages, your albums, your cards. And the nice thing about it is flat enough to send through the mail, so you don't have to pay for that extra postage. And just a few more here. And I'm just using a regular scissors because there's no wire in these. So if you do get ones with wire, the ones from Michael's, you probably want to pull these off if you can, because there'll probably be wire in there. But you can always tell if it's got wire in it or not. So I'm just snipping these off. So as you can see, there's quite a few pink blooms on one stem. I'm just going to set that aside for now. So yeah, the next thing you want to do, we'll just move this away here, is you want a glue gun. And I think that's probably the best method for gluing these, because they're made out of fabric. You probably use a fabric glue, but because you'll have the hole where the stem went, the glue gun is the best. And then I have a silicone non-stick pad here, and I just got this from, I think it was Dollar Tree or something like that. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take all these aside there, and we're going to just pop these apart. So you've got the center stamen, and then you've got two of these, and then this little green thing, we're just going to get rid of that because we don't need that. And then the stamen, what you want to do is you want to just trim that so that it's flush with the top. So basically it looks kind of like, I don't know if you can see this, it kind of looks like the top of a brad when you cut that off. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to apply a little bit of glue, and be very careful with this because you could easily burn your fingers on this. So use a tweezer if you feel like you need to use a tweezer. So I'm just going to glue that onto the first of those two petal bunches or whatever there, and then we're going to add glue to the bottom of this. And this is where the non-stick pad comes in, is because there is that hole where the stamen was in, or the little stem piece attachment. And we're just going to offset the petals here so that they're not in the same place. And because this silicone pad is non-stick for glue, once it's cooled off, then you can just press this in and not have to worry about burning your fingers. And then it just lifts off like that. And there we have our little blossom. That's nice and thin and can go on your pages and cards, and yet it doesn't look thin. So I thought these looked really cute. So I'll just show you another one. So I'm just going to pop this apart. And maybe I'll even zoom in closer here. Let's see here. Okay, we're going to pop this apart and take these apart. We're going to toss that. And then we've got our little round piece here. And we're just going to, oops, we're going to trim that so that it's flush there. And then we're going to add some glue. And my glue gun drips a lot, so I just use the little drip. So we got a little bit of glue on there, and then we're just going to press that into the center of the first flower petal set. And then we're going to add some more glue. And put it onto the second, offsetting the petals. And there you have it. Nice little blossom like that. So I'm going to continue doing all of these, and then I can show you at the end what they all look like. And the thing at the dollar store, I found so many different colors of these blossoms. I'll just grab a few. So yeah, I have these colors too. So we have this like cranberry pink color. It's almost a red. And then there's this lilac purple. And then there's this deeper eggplant purple. And of course there was the yellow and the white, but they only had one stem of each of those at my Dollarama. So I took both of them, the last ones there. So, but yeah, you can use any flowers that like have nice small flowers. Like you don't want to go too big. Like you could, like about the 3-inch or whatever, like if you're doing scrapbook layouts and stuff like that, or on the covers of larger mini albums and stuff. But yeah, I'm always running out of flowers, so it's always nice to find economical ways, because you all know that if you buy the scrapbooking flowers, and it's fine for maybe like a small project and stuff, one package, but at my Michael's, they're usually between $6.99 and $8.99 for a package. So if you need a ton of flowers, and I make so many mini albums that it gets to be really expensive. So yeah, I'm going to continue to make a few more of these. I'll maybe do a few more of the colors too, and we'll see it at the end. So as you can see, that did not take very long at all, and yeah, there was 2 flowers that had 3 layers to them. So this one had kind of a wonky one, so I just grabbed one of the extra layers, and you can always make a different flower out of that one too. I just don't have any more centers to go with it. So now we'll just take all these glue stick strings off, these spider webs. That's what they always remind me of, is spider webs. So as you can see, we've got quite a collection already, and that didn't take very long at all to do these pink ones. And I think there is about 17 on a tack, or on a stem, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So there was 18 on this particular one. So you get quite a few flowers for $1.25. I think that's a pretty good deal. And yeah, you can just keep checking back to see what colors they have. So I'm going to put together a purple one, a couple of these other colors, just so we can see what they look like put together with the rest. And of course, if you wanted to, you could mix and match them too. Like you could put like a purple stem with a white one, or whatever you wanted to do. Really, if you wanted to be creative, you could add like stickles to them to give them kind of like a more of a fairy tale kind of look to it. If you're doing little girls' pages or cards or whatever you wanted to do there. So we're just gonna trim. I'm not sure where my other stem went. Oh, there it is. Okay, so we'll just continue. So just cutting these flush. And it is a little bit messy, but I mean, to me that's worth it. This one's got a little flaw on it, so we could just trim that off. And it doesn't bother me that some of the foam pieces come off the centers. It just adds a little bit of realism to make them just a little less perfect. There. And there you have it. So we have all these pretty little blossoms that are flat enough to put on, oops, didn't get the spider webs off. They're flat enough to go on cards and pages without all the bulk. And so we got a couple of extras there that we can do something with. You can maybe put a brad through it if you just need one of that particular kind. So I'm just going to clean up this residue here. Alright. So yeah, this would look so nice in your storage area too. All these pretty little flowers ready to be crafted with. So thank you for watching, and I hope you have a really good day. I hope this video was also very helpful. So thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.